it's for real?
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It sound right, boys.
That's right, guys. Hollywood Hambone is back with another movie review. This time we're going to be doing Reminiscence. But before we get into it, I just like to say thank you guys for checking this out. Thank you guys just for being here and entertaining us with you coming in here and watching us try to entertain you. So thank you very much for that, guys. And if you haven't already, like and subscribe to the channel. That helps us out the most. And thank you guys for all your support. So let's get into it. This is a newer movie that came out. It was on HBO Max. You could also go to the movies and watch it. Reminiscent. It's a little bit of a different movie, right? I gave this one a chance. It's not something I normally just jump into. But it was directed by Lisa Joy. It was also written by Lisa Joy. And some of the stars, some of the main characters are played by Hugh Jackman, Rebecca Ferguson, and Thaddeus Newton. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, like all those names I just mentioned, I thought they did a great job in this movie. This movie took me to places I didn't think it was going to take it, right? Like I thought this was going to be just some kind of like a little bit of an action kind of mystery style, like sci-fi movie. And it does have some of those aspects there, but I was really like pleasantly surprised for the fact that they took the direction of having this like futuristic, like downtrodden time love story. And you know what? It's a very complicated love story as well. It's not just straightforward. Like I didn't know what was going to happen in this movie. Most love stories that I watch, like movies that come out that are strictly supposed to be love stories and whatnot, like they come out and they're pretty easy for me to like, oh, I know what's going to happen here. So this is going to happen. This is going to happen. And then the end of the movie is going to have this happen, right? Like, because they're pretty much like, just a foundation, like it's been out there for years, a trope that's been used for a long time where, a lover they have struggles and stuff like that. And then they end up coming back and something happens and the guy does something. Mainly it's the guy most of the time that does something to try to like, reconcile the whole situation because he messed up sometime in the movie. But this isn't like that. This is actually really cool. I really enjoyed the ride it gave me because like I said, you start getting into this mystery thing. Then this woman comes out of nowhere. That character and Hugh Jackman's character, they hook up, right? Like, and they start kind of seeing each other a little bit. And then you find out it was all like with very bad intentions is the reason why they hooked up, is the reason why they're together. And I'm like, oh, dude, like they played him for a fool and everything. And then he's still trying to find her or whatnot. He goes through these emotions where he's trying to find her because he really felt like it was real, that their love was real. There's nobody that just disappears. Then he finds out information that lets him know that like, oh crap, like, oh man, she actually was doing this for heinous reasons. Like the only reason why she even met him the first time is because they were trying to get certain things from him and whatnot from the job that he does. And what his job is like, you can go in there, pay him some money, and he can let you relive moments because like in this time and era, like basically everything's being destroyed. Everything's kind of flooding. There's a lot of issues, a lot of problems after this big war that happened. And like people just want to go relive the past because like the future and the present just not that good. So like because of that, he has knowledge of certain things and everything else. And they can use they can use his technology that he has to like actually help on crimes and stuff like that, murders and whatnot. So this woman and this man get together, they play him for a fool basically, and get some information that they didn't want stuck into because he keeps records of all the things that he has, like memories and stuff like that. So as the story goes, he finds out that that's all that she wanted to get with him or be with him or even act like she was interested in him was only so that she can get close to him and like make him like really like her or fall in love with her and stuff so that she could get that information she needed and everything else. But then he finds out that like, she really did like him and stuff over time. So like I said, it took us on a journey. where it was like this mystery, but then became like a love story towards the end. And I kind of liked how they did that, because at first I didn't know that's what it was going to be. I didn't think the love story part would come in there. It's really interesting how they do the love story. It's not the happiest of happy endings for any love story as well. It is kind of sad, but I'm cool with those sometimes. Like sometimes we need to be told and reminded that life kind of sucks sometimes. And when you watch a movie like this, it's one of those things to where, yeah, like it does show you that life kind of sucks, but there are some great moments and some things to still remember and some things that you can rely on in life. So I really did like the story. I thought the director here did a really good job. It looked pretty, like the way they had certain things. They go to a couple of locations like New Orleans. The main story happens in Miami. Those settings did look pretty cool. It looked weird how everything was kind of flooded and stuff like that in most places and everything. So like it was a different story, and I really did appreciate it. It was something that I didn't expect when I went and watched the movie. And I think that's a big thing nowadays when you go watch movies, is sometimes be shocked and surprised about what you're going to get. And I really do think, like I said, the overall story was pretty good. I thought it was well written. Yeah, in any movie you could go through and probably knock down a couple of plot holes or say, oh, well, I don't understand this little moment or something like that. And I get it. Like we can do that to almost every movie out there that's ever existed. But this one was more positive than negative. This one had more good things than bad. I'm going to rate this movie for me as a 6.5. And if you haven't watched a lot of my reviews in that scale, it's 1 to 10, 5 being straight in the middle. I don't like it or dislike it. I'm kind of like a lame duck on it. I don't know which side to say that I am on that one. So it's like me having almost no reaction in a certain case. Like I don't hate it, don't like it, or whatever. So a 6.5 is like a couple spots above that. So like I said, it's a pretty decent movie. It's not my kind of story overall, but I still kind of enjoyed it. So like if you're a person that likes a different style love story that you haven't seen all the time, like I highly recommend going and watching this movie and giving this movie a chance. And whatever y'all think about it, man, when y'all go watch it, be sure to come back and let me know like what y'all thought and stuff about it. I always reply. Like I like interacting with you guys when I get the chance. So yeah, man, don't leave the comment section down there empty. Put some comments about what you truly think about the movie after you watched it. Come back and tell me, am I wrong? Because like I said, I could easily see people giving this a higher score that likes, different style love stories and stuff. So, and everything else. But yes, guys, before I get out of here, one thing, we do start a Patreon. If you join that, you get to do movie watch-alongs with us, a group hangout once a month, and a couple of different things. None of the tiers are super expensive, like pretty cheap. And if you join for $1, you get to join our Discord and have fun with us. And we're just hanging out, on a normal daily basis, pretty much. So yeah, man, thank you guys for your support. And until next time, peace.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It sound right, boys.